Welcome to Leederville Oval for the West Australian Amateur Football League A Reserve Grand Final between the Whitfords Warriors and the North Fremantle Magpies. North Fremantle have won the toss and they'll be kicking to the right of screen. You're here with Damien Clancy from North Fremantle and Brendan Craigill from the Whitfords Warriors.
Looking forward to this one, Clangers. Big game, big clash, grand final day. Can't ask much more. Bit of chance of rain possibly, should be a ripper.
Well, it's going to be huge, Brendan. Let's hope the rain holds off. Here we go. Wes French up for North Fremantle and wins the first knock of the day. Whitfords get the clearance.
Off the crowd out wide. Duxie faithful, long, towards 50. Inside 50, North Fremantle under it. Good contest by Cully. North Fremantle dribbles it outside the 50. Contest about 55 out. North Fremantle have numbers.
North Fremantle with 3 on the ball here. Here goes Thompson. Thompson long up the wing, looking for Wes French, and he spilled it. Cameron Branch takes it over the line. Oh, a bit of late contact.
Big Trent Hunt just making sure he knew where the boundary line was. Good little contest. Got to be tough early. Boundary throw in. Hunt versus French. One at the back. North Fremantle away. No one being able to break free here. Stacks on the mill. It's all happening. Quick kick out by North Fremantle. Still not going anywhere. Eventually North Fremantle tries to break free.
Reece Arangio doing the tough stuff for North Fremantle. That's what we like to see. We like to see it in hard and tough early.
Good solid start here. Millsy in the mix, in the thick of things early. Simo Barker in there. Trent Hunt up he goes again against French Eye.
Strong knock forward by Wes French. And here comes big Jeremy DeSegli. Bang!
Danny Muley stood his ground well. Whitfords trying to work it out bit by bit outside the 50. North Fremantle have the ball again.
Solid tackle by Paul Johnston. Ball spills free. And surely the umpire will ball this up, Crackers.
Stacks on the mill there, Clangers. Stacks on the mill, mate. French versus Hunt again.
No, this is Grant Nelson in the ruck.
Grant
He takes
Nelson.
it away cleanly. They call him glue hands down at North Fremantle. Whitfords clear the North Fremantle forward 50 and a strong mark by Whitfords.
It's a great mark. Heath McKay, they call him the Devil Boy, trying to create something on the wing. Good run. Great run. Great football. Takes a bounce. Goes long. Inside 50. Cully. Donato. 1, 2, 3. They'll pay it. Big digits, Donato. With the flight of the ball, Cully held his man off, and he kicked from about 15, 20 out. But with digits, Donato, if you're a Whitfords fan, you will not count this through yet. First clean bit of footy, really, Clangers. It's been pretty in and under early.
Yes, very scrappy, Crackers, but you'd expect that in the opening minutes of a grand final, and that's what both coaches will be looking for too, and I think all we can do is hope that this rain holds off. I
agree with that one wholeheartedly. I think it was Brendan Clark who showed a bit of toe to create this opportunity.
Goal umpire hasn't moved.
Donato's banging it home. Whitfords first on the board, and the Carlton Draft scoreboard, Clangers.
The Carlton Draft scoreboard brought to you by Volkswagen Osmond Park. Whitfords 1 goal straight, North Fremantle yet to score.
Well, good little start here already. It's been a bit on. Blood rule already.
Well, that'll please the North Fremantle faithful.
Liam Feast Eye, to those who know him, is coming off. Collins coming on. Colo, straight into the action, straight into the thick of it. Ready to go again in the setter. French and Hunt.
No clear winner of the tap there. Cameron Branch in strong and hard. Wes French long into the North Fremantle 50.
It's been good early, French. First use of the footy. Millsy working hard, trying to clear the 50.
Shane Freeman goes to ground.
Roo trying to work his way out, can't get a kick away. Mills again. Well done, Millsy. Muley on the boot, bangs it forward for Whitfords. Collins is there. Little Herkers there. Collins still chasing.
Reece Arangio with a kick into the North Fremantle forward line. Scrappy kick. No one keeps their feet and Whitfords will come away with it. No! Reece Arangio kept in it.
Big Travis Fowler gets the ball moving forward. Crazy Simo Barker can't clear the area. Crazy Simo Barker still working. Gets the kick away, Crazy Simo. Good football.
Solid contest by Dean Thake. You can expect that all day from the number 7 from North Fremantle, the kid from Frankston via Mandurah.
Melbourne boy.
Yes, indeed. We seem to get a lot of those around our way.
Seems like someone down. It's centre forward for North Fremantle, possibly a North Fremantle player.
Looks like Cameron Branch. We'll let you know once we see the number. I think it is. It is indeed Cameron Branch starting across half forward for North Fremantle. Valuable player. Let's fingers crossed that he's all right. He's moving now. He'll be fine. He's tough, the kid from Dandenong. Another Victorian.
Another Victorian. Something different. Big Simo Barker. Also, I think a Victorian also.
That's why they call him Crazy.
Crazy. Again, another ball up. Very tight in the clinch. It's hard to get an easy possession here. No cheap kicks here for anybody, really. French and Hunt both working overtime here. Could be a long day for those two.
He is an absolute workhorse, Wes French. Players pleading with the umpire for a holding the ball decision there.
Still pretty scrappy and close at the minute. No one giving an inch. No one giving anything. Muley throws on the boot. The Roo.
Josh DeBuell unable to get there in time, and the Roo will go outside to the far wing with Whitford's got runners. That's beaten them all.
It looks like Brendan Clark again, I'm pretty sure.
He's got a bit of toe, this kid, Clarkey.
Bangs long. Now they're looking for the forwards again.
Michael Dalla all over it. A picture of consistency, Michael Dalla. What did I just say?
I'm not really...
I think I was trying to say consistency. Dean Thake in, tough and hard, solid grab.
They'll clear here, North Fremantle. Chip it up the wing.
Reece Arangio in possession. He'll be looking to go long. And does. Looking for Thompson and glue hands Nelson.
Devil Boy gets his hand in there, but North Fremantle break.
That was
Crazy Simo Barker after it. Good contest there from both players.
Oh, Dean Thake again. He keeps his feet and comes away with it, but Whitfords will clear.
Danny Muley's been good early. The Devil Boy launches towards the forward line. Bridget, up he goes. Colo can't quite grab it. North Fremantle can though.
Nathan Ross with the kick in North Fremantle's forward line. Here's Arangio again. Glue hands. So clean possession. Nobody home for North Fremantle though. Shane Freeman gets his head over the ball. Shane Freeman, you can expect that all day too, and what a decision. The epitome if you're in and under player, Shane Freeman. There's that little dinky kick of his, and Joel Westlake with a solid grab on North Fremantle's forward 50. He goes short, looking for Johnson. Great spoil by Whitfords. Here's Paul Thompson. Oh, touched over the line by Whitfords, and North Fremantle are on the board. Whitfords 1 goal straight, 6 points. North Fremantle 1 behind.
Finds, it looks like Trent Hunt on the far side of the commentary box here. Beautiful kick. Great kick, actually.
Measured the kick. Very nice football from Whitfords.
Long down the line. Looking for a big marking forward. Straight down North Fremantle's throat. Pretty easy at the minute. Pretty easy.
Matthew Wade. Lovely grab for North Fremantle. He goes back up the wing looking for...
Big Trent Hunt is being involved earlier around the ground.
Good grab. 9 minutes gone in the first quarter here at Leederville Oval.
The Roo, Andy Swing, loves getting involved, got a bit of pace. Centre of the ground. Kicks along, looking for Big D. Just Donato, he comes like a steam train. Again, North Fremantle have numbers, but Whitford seem to have it. Quick kick out. Matty Charlton. Herc. Little Hercules. And a change has been made again here. The coach of the side, a Mark of Faithful, is off, and Liam Feast back into the action, back into the fray. North Fremantle scrounge it out again. Good contest out there at half forward too. No one wants to take the footy there, Clangers.
Cameron Branch in it again. He keeps his feet, the kid from Dandenong. He's a solid footballer. Likes the tough stuff. Surely in the back. Here's Crazy Legs again.
Crazy Sumo!
Oh, he's dropped his head, the boy from Whitfords. The coach will not be happy with that.
North Fremantle just can't quite clear the area here.
Surely that's high.
It is now.
North Fremantle with the kick on the Whitfords forward 50.
Bit of a bloody finger breaker, that one.
Bit of a flower bag forward for North Fremantle.
If it sits, you're in business.
Yes, it has sat and he's kept it in. Very nicely done. Fake in the mix here. Oh, clean gather by Joel Westlake. He goes inside North Fremantle's forward 50. What can Paul Johnson produce? And there's a lovely chest mark. And this is the chance for North Fremantle to kick their first goal of the day.
Cameron Rogers there just couldn't quite read the flight of the ball, swirling around all over the shop.
Yes, it is a bit swirly here today, Crackers. I think he'll probably be starting this out to his right and just trying to drag it back a bit with the breeze. We've got Ryan Chitty on the ground now for North Fremantle with Josh DeBuell coming off for a rest.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, is it?
Yes, another country boy, this time from Western Australia. We love him down at North. The kid from Gamelling. Paul Johnson now to shoot on goal for North Fremantle. Goal umpire has barely moved. And one behind. Disappointing result. The Whitfords faithful are loving that. 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter here at Leederville Oval. North Fremantle 2 points. Whitfords 1 goal straight, 6 points.
Danny Muley with a kick in, kicks it to himself, gains a few metres, goes long and wide. Very ugly kick by Danny Muley.
That's got to be a kick for North Fremantle, I imagine. Was it?
No, definitely North Fremantle's kick.
It should be. He's played on from the goal square. The goal umpires, the boundary and field umpires have made a mistake here. Did not touch another player.
Maybe I might have to learn the rules probably a little bit more.
Maybe I should too there, Crackers. I'm probably sound like I'm on drugs when people watch the replay.
Millsy, good hands to Godfrey. Back inside, Godfrey, under pressure. Handballs, the
Great
Devil Boy. Devil
pressure.
Boy down the line. Down the line, beautiful kick.
Good pressure by Peter Thompson from North Fremantle.
Black has just come on. Pops it out in front of Colo. Big Donato. Gives it off to Collins. Runs inside 50. Collins goes towards the square. Collins. One behind.
Not the bounce he was after. One behind. Wayne Greaves to kick out for North Fremantle. Been around a while, old Scratcher Greaves, as he's known around North Freo.
Scratcher.
Good old Scratcher. He goes short. Beautiful kick. Matthew Wade misjudges and leaves it behind. Cameron Branch solid again. Keeps his feet.
Brendan Clark quite pick it up. Good pace by Clark. The Devil Boy.
Oh, Bryn Farrell with a swinging
Hercules.
round arm. He doesn't
Blackers.
mind the rough stuff, Bryn Farrell. Might be looking to unsettle the Whitfords forwards early. Joel Westlake tackles. Solid tackle.
There's a bit happening off the ball here too, it seems.
Yeah, Matty Wade won't fall for any of that.
Michael Bletchley just come on and making an impact already. And it's a blood rule again for Whitfords.
Looks like he's split the old right eyebrow open quite badly. A bit of claret there. Oh, and he's given the crowd something to go on with too.
That's all happening here. Marshall Varley for his first run. Blackers, I think he's only been on 2 to 3 minutes at the most.
What, for the whole season, Crackers?
That's an impact player.
He's an impact player. Late inclusion for Whitfords. Wes French to contest the ruck knock. Shane Freeman takes it away, but he's tackled quickly and they'll ball it up on Whitford's forward 50.
It's been a tight first quarter here. It's had everything. Busted eyebrows, big tackles.
Swinging round arms.
That's all you can ask for at a grand final. No one seems to be able to clear the congestion here at the half-forward line for the Whitfords Footy Club.
He's dropped that like a hot spud, the Whitfords ruckman. We've got Brendan Clark. Check out Brendan Clark just sitting back here. Just waiting, not seagulling, that smart footy. Just waiting for North to clear it for an easy kick.
Bang.
Solid stuff in here.
As soon as they get the footy, they're getting claimed here. No room for anybody. This is great football here. No one willing to give an inch. No one giving an easy possession. Very
scrappy, Crackers. Let's really hope and pray that the rain does hold off, because it's going to get as ugly as sin if it doesn't. Solid stuff, Joel Westlake. Mickey Dalla tries to beat the tackle, gets it onto the right boot. Glue hands Nelson, great contest. Here comes Nathan Ross. He gets the hands out to Shane Freeman. Shane Freeman back in board and he is claimed. Solid tackle. Joel Westlake straight through for North, can't take it with him. Ryan Chitty taken without the ball surely, and that's a North Fremantle free kick.
Brendan Clark unlucky.
Ryan Chitty to kick the ball forward to North Fremantle. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter at Leederville Oval.
The Prince Matty Charlton's just come on for little Hercules. What can the Prince do? Another Victorian boy, a country boy. Bendigo, I think. Bendigo.
They breed him tough out Bendigo
way.
Oh,
mate.
Peter Thompson, and I'd like to make a correction. I called him Paul Thompson earlier.
On the ball, wow.
Oh, dubious decision.
Thank you, Mother for the Rabbits. And crazy Simo Barker's got the footy.
Thank you, Mother for the Rabbits. It was only a matter of time till that call got brought out. He's wheeled that one out from the archives, boys and girls.
It's been asked to play on crazy Simo, long towards the centre.
It's all Whitfords.
It's the Devil Boy, Hector McKay. Been prominent early.
Been very prominent. He's had a solid game. He's not messing around with it either. He tends to go long. Where's
Marshall
Branch
Varley.
backing into it? Solid.
Good contest by Varley. Trying to keep the ball going, Marshall Varley. Good football by Marshall Varley. The Roo chips around the corner.
Michael Dalla all over it. Michael Dalla with Bryn Farrell in support. He'll go long. Oh, not the greatest kick, but he'll find Ryan Chitty on Whitford's forward 50. He goes up the wing now looking for Peter Thompson. Back in Tom. Oh, no talk by North Fremantle.
Graham Mills keeping the ball in front of him. Good football by Millsy. Settles.
All the time in the world, and a nice switch of play too.
Crazy. You know who that is? That's crazy,
Simo.
Straight to the Devil Boy. These strikes just waxing. They're loving it.
He could use an opponent, in my opinion. This kid out on the wing. Brendan Clancy to break away with the left foot. He's a natural right footer, the kid from Adderall. Solid grab, Reece Arangio.
Terrific.
Wheels onto the right foot, looking for Reece Arangio. Nice work,
Millsy. Sorry, that's Devil Boy out there. Heath McKay couldn't quite control it. Got it this time, Devil Boy. Just got hands. That was pretty dubious there from the old Devil Boy.
Certainly was. I think I could use a pair of binoculars, in all honesty there, Crackers. 3 minutes to go here at Leederville in the first quarter.
Yeah, I could do with a pair of glasses myself. Have enough trouble reading the budget here in front of me, let alone anything else. It's all good. Centre of the ground still. Stacks on the mill. Tough and tight. Something different. A blood rule. Something different. It's a Whitfords bloke.
Well, the trainers will be working overtime here, and we haven't even found the end of the first quarter here yet. 3 blood rules for Whitfords. Got two coming off here.
2 off. It looks like Trent Hunt and no, Brent Collins isn't coming off. Little Hercules is on for big Trent Hunt, the ruckman. Couple of minutes breather won't probably do him too harm with about a couple of minutes left in this quarter. Marshall Varley seems to have gone into the ruck. French versus Varley. French been prominent early.
Another clearing kick by Whitfords onto the far wing.
Danny Mulet's on his way out there, it seems. Sees the ball over. Wing, far side, here at Leederville Oval. Umpire throw it in, Varley versus French. Good little tap.
He didn't have that.
Doesn't look like he has the footy.
Dean Thake wheeling onto the left foot.
Muley switches back in the middle. Collins. This time he snaffles it. Probably a minute remaining. If Whitfords want to score, they want to get it on quickly. They do. 1 minute remaining. Up goes big Bridget Nielsen. Carly's down there. Donato's down there. Surprise, surprise. We have another ball up. Half forward flank for Whitford. Sorry, Hawthorn. Where am I coming from? Get a life. Nielsen tries to go again.
Dallin knocks forward to Chitty. Chitty wrapped up beautifully by Whitfords. Surely they'll ball this up again. Very scrappy here in the first
Tough
game.
and tight. Wouldn't be long left now. You'd have a quick kick out here possibly for a score. Quick kick out for a final score.
They'll probably want to bottle this up, North Fremantle. Peter Thompson at the back of the pack. He can't take it away. Queenly. Oh, no, Max. And he's missed to the far side.
Matty Charlton, the Prince.
He's probably just snuck that in.
So Matty Charlton just come on. Starts his game off with a behind.
Wayne Greaves to kick in for North Fremantle.
Scratcher.
Scratcher, as he's known.
It seems that's it. First quarter. First quarter's over. Grand final. A reserve. Carlton draft scoreboard at quarter time. We have Whitfords 1-2-8 and North Fremantle 0-2 behinds. Good start.
Solid start. Tough start. And I think both coaches would be pretty happy with that. Very scrappy, but both sides are in and under, and it's only going to get better from here, Crackers.
I think we've got a game on here. Absolutely sensational. The weather seems to be fine, so I think we're looking for a good second quarter.
Let's save that for a second. No, okay.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to begin. Leadville Oval. Good start so far, and I think the trend will continue in this second quarter. A bit of a swirly breeze out there. I'm not really sure it's favouring any side. French again, terrific in the middle.
He's a workhorse, Wes French. Dean Thate works it forward for North Fremantle, and it's beaten everybody.
The pigeon, good shepherd. Mills again, been good.
Peter Thompson, Cameron Branch and Paul Johnson. 3-on-1, surely a shepherd. Peter Thompson comes away with it. Silky smooth, the kid. Branch onto his natural left foot, pumps into the North Fremantle forward 50, looking for DeSegli, but he is soundly beaten.
Rambo, Cameron Rogers will relieve for the time being. Feast, Liam Feast, one of four brothers.
Known as the family feast.
That's it. Crazy Simo Barker up the line for Brendan Clark.
Matthew Wade with a solid spoil. Great work.
Not pretty sitting under those. Hunt from the side, gets it going Whitford's way. Charlton underneath. Mills again working hard. Hasn't got it. And Graham Mills will relieve. Nielsen gets it. Bang! Crash! Bang! Long kick to the forward line. Carl! Has it gone through? It's rushed through from behind.
Scratcher Greaves taking it through for one behind. Whitfords 1 goal, 3-9. North Fremantle still the solitary 2 points. Wake up to yourself, Clancy. Scratcher doing the old lovely kick. Beautiful leg. Doing the Guy McKenna impersonation on the kick out.
Nielsen underneath.
Freeman flies. Not known for his aerial ability, Shane Freeman.
Brett Nielsen, got to keep going to the whistle, son. And eventually it's a free kick to Whitfords. Leroy cruising through the midfield. He's got to get rid of it.
Good talk by Whitfords.
Donato, big contest by Big Digits Donato.
Oh, back inboard Nathan Ross. Maybe not the best decision, but he didn't really have anywhere to go. Here's Reece Aranjo for North Fremantle. Kicking out towards the members' wing. Alex Reamer has hit him on the toe. Solid shepherd.
Graham Mills, he's been in everything. Pops it out in front. Doesn't quite sit for him. Chasing is the Devil Boy. Keeps it in.
Well, to say that the Devil Boy has been prominent would be something of an understatement. The kid is clearly best on ground for mine at the moment, Crackers.
Heath McKay, good little footballer. Not much of him, but geez, he has a crack.
He can certainly run, the kid. He's got good toe and he knows how to find the footy and he knows how to lose his opponent too.
Scratches.
Scratches.
Finds the target.
Goes wide to Ryan Chitty. He's got Daniel Bell in support.
Chitty, bang, bang.
Puts on the obligatory shepherd and looks to the middle now.
Danny Muley, good contest.
Cameron Branch, solid. Oh, top work, Cameron Branch with a smother. Chance now for Peter Thompson to come away with it. He can't gather, but he's back in it. Chitty goes middle.
Andrew Schwing working overtime. It gets it out, man. Great football, Roo. Tackle, got it out.
Matthew Wade comes to the middle looking for Wes French. No, straight over his head. Joel Westlake's in this. He's got a bit of time. Beautiful evasive skills. He goes middle to Nathan Ross. Ross now. Who's he found? He's found Daniel Bell, and he was wrapped up very nicely.
Leroy, Mills, Hercules, Hanson, chips to the big Donato, waits for it, should have attacked, breaks the tackle, Donato at 40, pings away, and Donato's got his second! The big man! Dejas Donato goes bang!
Good commitment there by Bryn Farrell. You see him now walking away with the hands on the hips. There's nothing wrong with that. He did everything he could. The big fella Donato broke the tackle.
Big Marcus Donato. Well, he said he put his boots in the bin at the end of last season. Said it was all over, but he's come back a little bit bigger than probably what he was last year. But geez, he's still got it.
Joel Westlake off. Ben Carter on for North Fremantle. Bit of argy-bargy in the Whitfords goal square with even the runner getting involved.
That's Aaron Sanders. Probably tear a hammy if he doesn't watch himself out there, Sauce. Got it going forward again, Whitfords.
Daniel Bell and Bryn Farrell in the box seat here.
Rice is just at his first possession.
Solid grab. Who have we got here? Looks like Ben Carter. He's just come on the ground. He goes across the middle. Dangerous place to switch it.
Brendan Clark makes the contest.
Shane Freeman. Quality work. Robes his own tap. Here comes Alex Reamer now. Reamer one bounce on the left hand. He'll look inside the forward 50 for North Fremantle.
Good contest.
Down the back for North, Cameron Branch. Solid work, but the ball's beaten him across the line and North Fremantle register their third behind. Whitford's 2 goals, 4-16. North Fremantle 3 behinds.
And who kicked that behind there? Sorry, there.
That was Alex Reamer that came into the forward 50. It beat the pack and bounced through. Cameron Branch unable to get there in time. Keeping the score there, Crackers.
Oh, yeah, mate. Just trying to keep an eye on what's going on here.
You're on the ball. Who's kicking out now for Whitfords?
It looks like Danny Murray. He's got more nicknames than you've probably had at dinners. Straight down the middle, looking for a big bloke. Found him. Well, we did have him.
Jeremy DeSegli breaks clear. Freeman over the jam tin. Will it carry? Looks like it has. North Fremantle on the board. North Fremantle 1 goal, 3-9. Whitford's 2 goals, 4-16. That could be the kickstart they needed, the Magpies.
Shane Freeman, is that his first goal, is it?
It is his first goal for the day. He doesn't kick a lot of goals. He gets plenty of the pill, but he doesn't find it a lot inside the forward 50. That's a quality finish.
Turned the ball over there, North Fremantle. Whitford, put the pressure on North Fremantle, and they've been rewarded with the goal.
6 minutes gone in the second term here at Leederville Oval.
Well, we've got a game on here. Whitfords kick a goal. You think something might change, another goal, but then North Fremantle go bang and they reply just as quick.
Well, no one seems to be able to seize the momentum here, Crackers. It's shaping as a quality contest.
Crowd getting involved. Roo breaks a couple of tackles.
Strong
good football.
In the tackle. Very strong
Crazy
in the tackle.
Simo may have turned it over.
Alex
North Fremantle.
Alex Reamer.
Danny Muley again. Keep working, Danny Muley. Throws it on the boot, looking for Big Bridget Nielsen. He's got it, the big fella. Big Bridget.
Great grab. Tight checking stuff by Daniel Bell. That is a solid grab. He'll look inside the forward 50. He goes long.
Cully comes at it. Got it.
Oh, gee whiz. That's a good decision. The big fella Donato has just slung Bryn Farrell to the ground. It's good to see the umpire keeping his eye on what's happening behind the play. Scratcher.
David Carroll took the mark, but it's been turned over with a silly free kick really in the end.
Bryn Farrell goes long. He had Scratcher in support. Whitford's come away with it now.
Devil Boy's got it. In short. Looking for the Prince. Can he keep it in? The Prince, Matty Charlton, the boy from Bendigo.
Where would we be without blokes from country Victoria around here, Crackers?
There'd be about 3 blokes left on the paddock, I reckon.
And I think we'd be watching 2-on-2.
Good contest again. Trent Hunt punches it forwards. Herks there, little Matty Hansen.
Mickey Dowler couldn't gather cleanly, then tackles solidly. Still no one with clean possession. Nathan Ross clears the 50 for North Fremantle, but Whitford's in the box seat. He's played on. Terrible decision.
Rice.
Ryan Chitty in hard.
Little Brett Rice. In he goes. Just as Whitford seems to get the ball clear, it will be a ball up.
11 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Jeez, it's all happening out here. Very tight. Brendan Clark tries to get a clear kick away, can't.
Smothered by Daniel Bell. They go wide now to Nathan Ross again. He's tried to do a bit too much with it. Solid contact.
Rides the bump.
Ryan Chitty thought he had more time. Gives now to Dean Thake. Dean Thake onto his non-preferred right foot. Oh! Beautiful work. Great grab.
Good contest to the back here, North Fremantle.
Nothing but Whitfords in the forward 50 for North Fremantle.
And there he is, Graham Mills again.
He changes direction.
To crazy Simo Barker again.
The kid is everywhere. I think we'll be watching that grab by Paul Johnson a few times on replay. That was an absolute ripper, running back with the flight of the ball, and he's gloved it as clean as a whistle.
Kick out towards half-back for Whitfords, and it has been fisted over the line by big Trent Hunt, and we'll have another throw-in.
It'll be thrown in front of the Carlton Draft scoreboard, brought to you by Volkswagen Osmond Park. North Fremantle 1 goal 3-9, Whitfords 2 goals 4-16.
The old Carlton Draft scoreboard looking at a picture today in the sunshine. We expected probably a bit worse weather, but it's turned out so far to be quite a good day.
It's a beautiful day for football at the moment, actually, Crackers, and here we are sitting in the shade. But the wind picking up just now, and it's going to get ugly later, no question about that.
So any possible lead or advantage you get at this stage of the game would be integral.
I think whoever takes the lead into the half-time break is going to be pretty happy with themselves. Cameron Branch kicks across the ground now, looking for Alex Reamer. Oh, pushing the back by Reamer.
Danny Muir
Close checking, though.
To Rambo. Cameron Rogers, there he is. Simo Barker back to Rogers. Steaming out of the back line. Pops it up, looking for a fly. Matty Charlton, the Prince, hits it hard.
Clearing work by Michael
Crazy
Dalla.
Simo Barker there. Got some work to do. Goes to ground.
Peter Thompson, great work. Alex Reamer, keep it in front of yourself, son. It sits up nicely for him. Onto his left boot, looking for Jeremy DeSegli. Benny Carter can't hold on. DeSegli gathers over to Shane Freeman. Freeman inside the forward 50, North Fremantle looking for Paul Johnson.
That's the Roo down there in the last line of defence.
Close checking by if it stays in for Johnson. Here he goes over the top. DeSegli, oh, it's gone out of bounds. Unlucky North Fremantle. Great solid checking work by Whitfords.
Whitfords looked like they're away. The pressure from North Fremantle on their forward 50 has been fantastic. Rice off, feast on.
Plenty of changes off the bench for Whitford's coach, Mark Faithful.
Out of the ruck!
Oh, look out.
Quick snap!
That has not been touched. I think North Fremantle have kicked their second. Bang! 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter here at Leederville. North Fremantle 2 goals 3-15. Whitford's 2 goals 4-16. This is a close one, Crackers.
It certainly is. Who was the player we have kicked out? It seems that it was Grant Nelson. Is that correct?
Glue Hands Nelson. Well, that's the one they're giving the water to. I was too busy jumping up and down.
Well, seems we've got a point in it. One solitary behind in it. Probably six minutes left in the half. No one able to break free. North Fremantle had the best of the footy the last 5 minutes or so.
Well, this is a quality matchup, Crackers. North Fremantle having only lost one game this year and finishing minor premiers. Whitford's finishing third, and I understand they've lost their first final, and they've still made it through to the last day in September. Reamer goes forward for North Fremantle, looking for Glue Hands again. Good spoil by Whitfords, but he keeps his feet, the big fella. Peter Thompson goes long. Goal umpire, cross to his left, one behind.
He didn't go to ground, the big fella.
That's the key, wet or dry. You must keep your feet and stay in the contest.
Grant Nelson proving a bit of a handful down there for Rambo, but he seems to be doing the job well so far. Big challenge. Long kick, outside 50. Big Trent Hunt does the roving. Little
Lovely
kick.
Vision. Good vision, Trent Hunt.
Looking for a grab, and the Prince makes the contest. Crazy Simo Barker gets onto it. Daxi Faithful bangs long inside the 50, possibly. Not quite there. Ball holding up.
Lovely bit of roving by Scratcher Greaves. Thake on hands and knees. Can't quite. Here he's got it now. Looking for Shane Freeman. They'll bottle it up. It'll be another ball up. Centre wing.
Seemed to hold up in the breeze there a little bit, did it, Clangers?
Oh, it was probably just an absolutely woeful kick. It wouldn't surprise.
Don't tell Duxie that. Frenchie and Hunt still going head to head.
Peter Thompson now sells the dummy, looking to go long, overhands, glue hands Nelson again, onto the non-preferred left foot. What can Jono do? To Segley! How did I get him and Jono mixed up? He breaks clear, over the top now, Benny Carter, North Fremantle kick their third.
Oh, purple patch here from North Fremantle.
This is what we're after, 5 minutes remaining till half time. North Fremantle 3 goals, 4-22, Whitfords 2 goals, 4-16.
Well, last 5 minutes has been all North Fremantle.
I think it's been hard work by both sides, Crackers. Lot of hard ball gets, as they like to say in the AFL. I'd like to pepper the listeners with a whole pile of meaningless stats, but we won't waste our time or theirs.
That's well.
How many inside 50s do you think the Whitfords midfield have had, champ?
Oh, geez, this quarter they probably wouldn't have been into 50 too many times. I reckon probably 8 times, 9 at the most. If that, probably.
Yes, and at the end of the day, it doesn't really make much difference, does it?
It's all about on the
It's
scoreboard.
all about putting it on the scoreboard. Whitfords breakaway now on centre wing.
Is that Young Mills again? Young Mills has been fantastic here. Kicks out to McKay, the Devil Boy.
Devil Boy versus Nathan Ross. Solid tackle. Great work, Nathan Ross. He'll keep this in. Looking up the line now. Messing around with it a bit. He runs into his own teammate.
Devil Boy putting the contest in.
One hand pass.
That's got to be holding the ball.
Got to be.
And is. Great pressure from Devil Boy. Got slung, put the pressure on, hemmed him in.
Didn't know what to do with it, Nathan Ross. That's unlucky. But this Devil Boy, tell you what, he'd have to be best on ground coming into half time. 4 minutes remaining. Oh, flower bag forward. Solid grab.
That actually looks like Paul Godfrey. Sorry, I apologise, I think it was. But it's a mark by Cull. David Cull. Probably way too out. Look, goes short, looking for the big Donato, and got him. Well, nice little chip kick. Cully. And again, Donato has kicked a couple, but geez, you wouldn't put your house on this. You wouldn't put. It could be anything. This could go anywhere. Into a bit of a breeze here. I don't know what to expect here, Clangers.
Well, he'll line up from about. He'll probably kick this from about 45 out, and I think regardless, Crackers, whether he's accurate or not, wouldn't matter who was kicking this. It'll be a fair effort if he manages to slot this through for Whitford's third.
I'm right on that. I think it's going to need someone right on the line. I think
He's going to have a crack at it.
He's a full forward. You don't pass as a full forward, mate.
Not going to get there.
Close.
Punched out by Wes French. Shane Freeman, can he gather cleanly? Goes to ground again. Wes French in and under. Gee, he'll be a sore boy tomorrow. He's been in everything, Wes French. Quality shepherd by Whitfords.
Good
Back in the
play
forward,
there.
and Dean Thake solid as a rock. Thake looks to switch the play. He finds Nathan Ross. Hopefully he can make a decision with what to do with it this time. He goes long outside North Fremantle's defensive 50 and finds Bryn Farrell. Surely, umpire.
Mark Faithful. Strong and tested mark from the little fella. Gave away the free kick in doing so.
Just letting Bryn Farrell know he was there. Just making him earn him.
Up towards the big guys.
Glue hands knocks forward. Reece Arangio in and under. Whitford's come away with it though. Clean hands. Good tackle.
Faithful.
Ryan Chitty onto the right boot. Looking for Dean Thake at centre half forward. Go!
Very good mark.
Good decision too by the umpire.
Very good mark. Oh,
He's got Alex Reamer in support. He goes long on the left inside 50 looking for Jeremy DeSegli, but he Oh, it's bounced North Fremantle's way. What's the umpire going to do? He's giving it to Whitfords.
Free kick to Travis Fowler, the big pidge they call him. Big pigeon Fowler.
What do you think the actual infringement might have been there, Crackers? I'm a bit
I'm
lost.
really not too sure. It possibly might have been a push at best, but a bit soft.
Well, I like to give them away in the old defensive 50, the umpires.
They love getting involved. Goes out long towards the Devil Boy, and why wouldn't you?
Peter
Good
Thompson
contest.
in position. Nathan Ross leaves it behind. Tomo, solid work.
Paul Godfrey against 3.
And they'll ball it up on North Fremantle's half-forward flank.
Probably about a minute, 2 minutes left at most here.
About
minutes.
About a minute left to go.
Final stages of the first half.
And what a first half it's been, Crackers.
It's had everything. North Fremantle go forward again.
Ben Carter with some solid work. Thompson again. Thompson goes over the top and finds Carter. Carter snaps, but great tackle. Glue hands back in it. Scrappy inside North Fremantle's forward 50. DeSegli gets his hand to it. Nobody home for North Fremantle. Touched across the line by Whitfords.
Jeez.
30 seconds remaining in the first half here at Leederville Oval. Just recapping, North Fremantle 3 goals, 422. Whitfords 2 goals, 416.
Looks like Danny Muley again. Don't tell me Pete Dyers decided to grab the footy. Big Dizzy Dyers said, I'll have a kick.
Measures the kick, but fumbled. Oh, 3-on-1 here at North Fremantle. Somebody get a Shepherd, please. Oh, there it is. He's giving him the push in the back. Looks like Ben Carter's going to line up from about 40 out. The breeze won't do him any favours here. And there's the siren for the end of the first half here at Leederville Oval. Well, this will be a handy little buffer if Ben Carter can kick this, Crackers.
Certainly will.
I think he'd be looking to start this out towards his left and just work it back in with the breeze. There'll be no shortage of players for Whitfords on the goal line, I wouldn't imagine. This will be a very handy little buffer if Ben Carter can kick this.
Oh, yes. You've had the second half of this quarter. It's been all North Fremantle.
Well, not very solid contact there by Benny Carter. So the score remains unchanged going into half-time. North Fremantle 2 goals, 523. Whitfords 2 goals, 416.
Well, we have a 7-point break going into half-time. Both coaches will probably be fairly happy. Duxie Faith probably have a chat with the boys at half-time and try and get them up for a big third quarter, but North Fremantle seem to be getting on top there late.
Well, I don't think either coach could question their team's endeavour. It's been a solid first half. And, well, Matty Anderson and Scott Misic in the coach's box for North Fremantle may well be praying for rain.
You wouldn't complain now, geez. Rain here would make it very interesting. But we look forward to the second half and see what both sides will throw at us then. Clangers?
See you then.
We're back again. Second half. Grand final. A reserve. Looking for a big quarter here. I think this will be a ball burster.
Well, this is the premiership quarter, Crackers.
All will be on the line here. Whitfords need to get probably the first goal to keep in touch. North Fremantle have on a bit of a run. If I was Whitfords, I'd want to get the first one straight up.
Hunt versus French again. Hunt wins this one.
Big Travis Fowler, wheels around, bangs it on the boot. Out towards the wing. Varley in pursuit. Well, it's sit for him. It does. The great Val Bolski bangs it inside 50.
Bryn Farrell with his name all over this and holds a solid chest mark.
No one there for Whitfords. It's kick and hope.
Wadey up the line looking for Dean Thake.
Crazy Simo Barker gets a fist on it. Varley and Colo see it over. Overcast now. The two gladiators, Hunt and French going at it again. It's been a good duel, the ruck duel actually.
It's been a very good ruck duel actually, Brendan. I think there'll be a couple of very sore bodies tomorrow.
They've given everything. I think they've just about rucked. Both of them have rucked, I think, the whole game so far.
Cameron Branch with a run of it. Nicely tackled by Crazy Legs.
Crazy Legs, Simo Barker, they love him. The breeze seems to have stepped up a bit if you have a look at the windsock straight across the ground, going to the left of screen.
It certainly has, Crackers. It's definitely favouring the left-hand side. I think Whitfords have been kicking into the dead pocket, to be honest with you. They'd probably be more, they'd want to be coming out this side. Well, certainly as a full forward, you'd prefer to be kicking from this side on goal. North Fremantle now. North Fremantle to the hot spot. Johnson, he spills it. Kept in by Whitfords and they go long up the line.
Hunt, can't quite grab it.
Cameron Branch at the back of the pack. Breaks through, gets tripped in my opinion. Alex Reamer knocks it out of bounds in the North Fremantle forward 50. Still a scrappy affair, Brendan. Fair indication of a close checking being employed by both sides here. Knocked forward by Paddy. Peter Thompson. Thompson into the forward 50 looking for Johnson. Johnson with the juggle and he's going to be paid the mark. Johnson 40 metres out. Looking to put North Fremantle's fourth goal on the board, and that will be a handy little break if he can slot this.
What do you think? What are his chances, mate?
I like his chances. He's got a lovely leg, the kid. Only a young fella, not much of him, but he knows how to find the goals and he knows how to take a grab. And this will be a good test for the young fella.
It's a free kick, I think.
Well, discount everything I just said because Glue Hands Nelson is going to be shooting on goal from about 35-40 out.
Free second.
Not known for his penetrating kick, but he's certainly accurate, the veteran. He hands off to Dean Thake. Dean Thake onto his natural left foot, goes long. Goal umpire hasn't moved. Bang! North Fremantle kick their fourth. North Fremantle now 4 goals, 5-29. Whitfords 2 goals, 4-16. And this is a handy little break for the Magpies.
Well, North Fremantle really starting to assert their authority on this game.
I think they've wrestled the ascendancy here, Brendan. It's going to be a very interesting premiership quarter.
Well, that's it. It's now it's a 13-point break. And these are the conditions, not a high-scoring game. Whitfords have got some work to do.
Well, Whitford's kicking to the scoring end of the ground. French and Hunter contest the centre bounce again. These two gladiators, as Brendan so aptly put it earlier, won by Hunt. Chased
out by Carl. Cully gets it on the boot, going forward.
Michael Dalla can't grip it. Brendan Clancy, he fumbles the hand pass. Whitford's working to the middle of the ground.
Brent Collins in pursuit, taps it on. Varley hasn't got it, can't continue it. Ricey, or is it Feasty? Donato's got him, big tackle. Can't get it out with it's North Fremantle putting huge amounts of pressure on. Great attempt. Rambo's up there. What's he doing up there? Crazy Simo to chase.
Thompson works it towards the boundary line. Dean Thake punching forward with North Fremantle. Crazy Legs on hands and knees. Nice little disposal.
Hunt looks like Millsy there. Oh, it's a shocker.
Here comes Big Paddy. He's fumbled it.
Muley will get it. Chipping to the centre of the ground. They've got numbers here. Collins can run. Pops it up, looking for the big fella. Big Donato, a devil boy! Big Donato! They've paid it. I think.
Dubious decision, and Bryn Farrell will not be happy with that. He did everything in his powers to spoil that ball.
I think old Devil Boy's got his bit of claim on that. He got just about enough of it, didn't he?
Well, that's tough. That's certainly off hands, and Big Donato would be pretty happy with the umpire's decision there. He'll shoot on goal from about 20 out.
Important goal, this one, to give Whitfords a lift. Marcus Donato. Wanders in. Goal. Well, he's got his third. He's been handy as a big key forward. They pop it on his head. The big bloke just picks his big mitts up. He's actually missing a digit, which he had cut off 2 years ago. He had chronic arthritis, I think it was, and he couldn't play footy, so a bit like the Daniel Chick had it cut off, and he's been all right ever since, mate.
Absolutely. He certainly looks all right. That was beautiful off the boot, and I'd say it was well worth it having the old digit removed. There'd be a few players out there who could use the removal of the digit from a certain area of the anatomy. French and Hunter contest again in the middle.
Godfrey needs to get involved now. Godfrey, and bang. Good little knock on. Feast. Bang. Out of the centre. The Devil Boy will come.
Brendan Clancy parks himself
Probably should
under
have
it,
made
a
a
solid chest mark. That could be 50. And it is indeed. An Academy Award by Brendan Clancy, the Mohican. You just settle it down for North Fremantle now. That's a generous 50. I wouldn't mind buying real estate off this particular umpire, Crackers.
Silly 50. Probably should have gone for the contest in Young Heath, but
Clancy long into North Fremantle's forward 50. Glue hands across to Paul Johnson. Johnson with the banana, and he's managed to register one behind for North Fremantle. Six minutes gone in the third term here at Leederville Oval. North Fremantle 4 goals 6. Well, I hope they are. They haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet. Whitfords 3 goals 4, 22.
it looks like Danny Muley will kick out again.
Nobody on the mark for North Fremantle.
Will kick along to Big Bridget on the lead from centre half forward. It's a good lead and a good mark.
Another flower bag.
The big fella.
Another flower bag, but he's found his mark.
Here we go, long. Here we go to Dizzy Dyer. He loves a grab.
Michael Dalla, solid as a rock. He's done it all year. He'll be looking for Freeman in the middle, but he's a bit hot. Joshua DeBuell on now for North Fremantle. Ryan Chitty comes off for a break. Paul Johnson again, great grab.
Heath McKay might just want to settle down a little bit. Don't want to cost you a 50 from there, that position.
Jono swings on to the left looking for Ben Carter. Tries for the Tony Lockett one-handed grab. Dean Thake in solid from behind.
Simo to the pitch. Breaks a tackle and has...
Oh, generous decision by the boundary umpire.
Make a decision, umpire. MAD, mate. MAD, make a decision.
He's been doing it all day.
Big fly.
Big pack flies in North Fremantle's forward 50. Cross to Freeman. Freeman snaps. Nothing but Whitfords at home. Thompson contests and Whitfords run it through for behind.
Danny Muley, try time.
He'll be disappointed with his kicking so far, Muley. He'll be looking to strike this one a touch cleaner. And has.
Beautiful kick to Brendan Clark.
Whitford's player out
Clark.
with plenty of space.
Have a guess who it is.
The Devil Boy.
Bought his own footy today, Devil Boy.
Certainly has. The kid might be checking into Charlie Garner with a bit of leather poisoning later on. Weighed up with one mitt.
Varley, good butter up. Faithful, pops it out in front.
Solid work by
Nielsen
Risa Rangio.
needs to keep it in. And unluckily for Whitfords, they were away then. Just need to sit up. Didn't.
Great pressure there by Risa Rangio from North Fremantle. He's forced him to fumble the kick.
Again, Big Trent Hunt versus French. Been a good matchup. Faithful on the ball now also. Feast. Not quite. Varley trying to ignite something. Not a great handball. But the Devil Boy butters it up. Need a big mark here. And they can't get
love your work.
Godfrey.
Look at that solid grab by Peter Thompson. He runs and goes long. Well, everybody up. Carter and Thake. Thake on hands and knees. Gets it out now. Crazy legs.
Simo.
Can't break away. It's crazy legs. Simo.
Muley gets to the Roo.
DeBuell, great tackle. Can Scratcher Greaves get it away? DeBuell again.
Oh, terrible bounce for the Whitfords. Back to crazy Simo Barker. He's having a time of his life out there. Great play by Godfrey. Now Godfrey can open up a bit of pace here. Well, it's it for him, but it hasn't. Great shepherd by the Devil Boy.
Oh, that's solid work
Godfrey
by Matty
eventually
Wade.
gets
Lucky
rid of
to
it.
get away with that with
Faithful.
Cameron Branch in hard.
Great tackle by Faithful. The chance here. Marshall Varley, I think it is. Shoots on goal. And misses.
And misses to the far side. Scratcher Greaves on his way down to the North Fremantle defensive goal square again. He'll be looking short here to Bryn Farrell, you'd imagine. Although this is the attacking side of the ground, you don't want to be giving it up to Whitfords out here. Scratcher long to the defensive side of the 50. Solid hands.
Great
It's
mark.
that Matty Wade again. The kid can play. He's good in the air.
Taking some good contested marks, North Fremantle.
Oh, solid Whitfords.
Great play by Godfrey, the captain. trying to give him a lift here. Whitfords need a goal. Varley to assist his skipper. Sees it over. 50-metre line for Whitfords. Well, they're trying to lift the intensity, Whitfords. They're making a move now. They really want to have a crack at this side.
Well, I think they sense that North Fremantle had seized the initiative at the in the openings of the third quarter, I should say here, Crackers, and they certainly have lifted their intensity.
North Fremantle clear it again.
Snap by Michael Dalla onto centre wing. Here's Paddy Baker. Paddy Baker evasive, the big fella, onto the left foot and snaps up the ground. Looking for Dean Thake. Great gather.
Danny Muley, he's playing a great game today.
He's hit the ball hard, and that's how you want to do it.
Big
Spoiled by
Barley.
Wade. Wade's in everything on cross half back for North Fremantle.
I think Marshall Valley's been pushed to number 41 for Whitfords has been pushed forward this quarter, giving them a good contest. It's all you need, just someone to make it contest. If you grab it, just bring it down for the little blokes. Maybe just change it up, which we've done, hopefully to try and seize the initiative here. But North Fremantle holding steady here.
Thompson, clean possession, goes over the top now to Reamer. Reamer inboard to Shane Freeman.
The Roos got him! Great
Very
pass
lucky.
from the Roo.
Cameron Branch busting through the pack. Lucky not to be given holding the ball there, Shane Freeman. He goes long looking for Dean Thake. Solid grab. Dean Thake with the ball now about 65-70 out from North Fremantle's forward line.
He's been good today, Thake.
He's good. He's solid, the kid. Onto the natural left foot. He goes long inside 50 looking for Paul Johnson. There he is again, the kid.
Too easy, really.
Not the side of the ground you want to be kicking on goal from with this prevailing wind, Crackers, but he's good, the kid. I think he can slot this.
Dyer got lost in traffic, and I think it was Brendan Clark underneath it. Just couldn't quite get a fist in.
I think a few of our listeners could be getting lost in translation come the viewing of this tape, old Crackers.
Oh, that's it. Lucky we're not drinking, mate. It could be very ugly. Well, Whitford's been working so hard, and now North Fremantle have a real good chance to reply here.
That's a flower bag by Johnson. Still in play, though. DeSegli from the back gets his mitts on it. Boundary line. Kicks it inside. Don't know who he's looking for. Straight through Cameron Branch. And they'll ball it up inside North Fremantle's attacking 50.
Whew. Jeez, that was up for about a week. The Whitfords boy had to sit under it, and North Fremantle come from all angles to try and get their mitts on that one.
Well, that's where the coach will be wanting you to put it. Possibly not 35 out from goal, but you'd certainly want to be looking to the top of the square in that situation. DeSegli's done all right there. Whitfords with numbers. Still scrappy down back.
Can't pick it up. Faithful eventually.
Oh, getting ugly behind play. Big Paddy Baker throwing his weight around. Is that the Devil Boy he's clipped over the ear there?
No, I think it was Duxie Faithful, actually. Captain. Sorry, the coach.
About 6 or 7 minutes remaining
the
here in the
just
third
walked
quarter
through
of
the mark and
Leadville
he hasn't
Oval.
given it a 50. That's a disgrace.
Oh,
That's a disgrace.
the crowd's come to life here, Crackers.
The bloke's just cruised across the mark.
Oh, pay it.
This wind has been piped up all of a sudden. You can tell by the skills and the kicking.
Numbers with North Fremantle here. Wes French works back inboard and muffs the kick. Branch still in it. Keep your feet, son.
Carl.
Good, solid tackle. In goes Reece Arangio. Oh, thank you very much.
Free kick to the big ruckman.
That's the easiest kick Wes French will ever get. Josh DeBuell, long inside 50. Looking for big Paddy Baker.
Fowler shrugs a tackle, bangs it on the boot. Look at me, little Herker, who's just come off the ancient age bench. But big Bridget Nielsen grabs it, needs to get it on quick. That's a shocker. That is a Barry Crocker by Nielsen.
Brendan Clancy now to clear onto the left boot out to the far wing. He'll be looking for Dean Thake. It's not a bad kick in these conditions. It's going to sit up for him. Get the shepherd, Bryn Farrell, if you don't mind.
I think Marshall Varley's got him. Good tackle by Marshall Varley.
Needed someone in support. Daniel Bell goes through now. He'll work onto his right boot, and he has kicked to nobody.
The last couple of minutes has been interesting.
5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining here in the third term, Crackers.
Marshall Varley goes along looking for the big man. He's on with the big fella.
And he has made an absolute meal of that.
Is,
You think that might be an indication of the big fella's confidence to try a goal? I mean, he's kicked 3. I personally ought to have been going back and having a look at it from there.
Oh, understatement. Important goal. Needed that. Just to get with Whitfords with a couple of points would have been handy. Really. The midfield and the back line have worked their quotes off this quarter, and they're just not putting on the scoreboard. Marshall Varley again. Out of bounds. Marshall Varley sees it over, and Whitfords will have the ball.
Tough to tell from here. It looked like Alex Freeman might have got a hand on that, but he's paid the free kick to Whitfords.
David Carr with the ball. I know I'll be kicking it too. They've got 3 blokes on Donato. They're banging towards Donato territory. He's going about 10.
Oh, that's surely that's a kick to French. That was an absolute flower bag. Clancy with the fist away. Reamer in it again, looking for no one in particular. Very scrappy.
Faithful's got him. Carl's got it.
Perfect conditions for footy.
Ricey, there's a free kick coming out of this. Not sure who it's going to. Trent Hunt, is it, the big fella? Couple of minutes left here.
3 minutes remaining and 10 seconds to be precise, Crackers.
7-point break, North Fremantle hold. And we'll have the 8 of the breeze in the last quarter.
Long inside Whitford's forward 50. French
Great
side of the rock.
again by
Clancy
Marshall
cops
Varley.
one high. Good decision, umpire. Michael Dalla breaking free on the attacking side. Clancy onto the preferred right boot. Rare mistake. It sets up for Dalla though. Solid work by Whitfords. Oh, what will the umpire do? And he's
called it deliberate.
He has called it deliberate, Crackers, and Mickey Dalla will not be happy. Go and get the ball, Michael. Get the ball.
Bangs long inside 50. Looking at the big Donato and Carl. They all go up. No one stays down. Trent Hunt stays down. The big ruckman, what's he doing down there?
The duel continues.
And the double ball! We'll get a shot! 30 out. Bit of an angle. A little bit crude on the devil boy, but there's just nothing of him. There's nothing of him, but he's just...
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't care if he weighs 35 kilos. This kid has had more kicks than a drowning mule, and if he slots this, Whitfords are right back in this.
And you know what a drowning mule can be like, mate. And another comment for the viewers, it was pretty obvious now that it's done a bit of rain now, a bit of precipitation, which will make it very, very interesting.
May not be as obvious as you think, Crackers. It can tend to be a bit hard to pick up the rain on the TV. But anyway, Heath McKay kicking for goal for Whitfords, about 25 out, kicking with the 8 of the breeze. And he started it right, and it has stayed right.
Well,
as Crackers said, rain falling now. A little bit of a break. Could be just the tonic for North Fremantle.
Now, you think the scrappy skills were before now? It's just gone tenfold, I think. The ball's going to be slippery, greasy. Tough to mark above your head. Scratch has done well with the kick-ins today.
Well, he's had an absolute birthday in that regard, thanks to wayward kicking by Whitfords. Dean Thake, 2 bounces now on the far wing, goes onto the left foot. He's looking for Jono again, but he's pushed that, and I'd say the wind gave that a bit of a helping hand, but it's out of bounds on the full.
Not long left now.
Whitford's on their defensive flank.
Not long left. Minute or so, if that.
Oh, if that, Crackers. Searching kick up the line. Devil Boy flies.
Whitford's one of them more.
There's an indication, Crackers, the slippery ball. Work it forward, son. Alex Reamer losing possession.
No one can get a clear possession at the minute.
Well, I'd say it's going to get very scrappy indeed, Brendan.
It's now a goal of difference. On the Carlton draft scoreboard, we have North Fremantle 4 goals, 631 to... that can't be right. 4 goals, 631. I'm not the smartest man going round, but that doesn't equal 31. Clangers?
No, it doesn't. You're right. It equals 30. So,
I don't know. Maybe it's only 5 points of difference. We might have to check that.
That point could be a major factor later in the piece. And there's the sign for 3/4 time.
Whoa! Game on here at the now wet and rainy and drizzly Leigh Level Oval. A goal in it, from what we think anyway. 5 points to a goal in it at 3/4 time, and North Fremantle with a bit of breeze in the last. Will they hang on?
Well, I think kicking with the breeze they will hang on. I think their on-ballers have worked very, very hard, and I think they can get it done.
Alrighty, we look forward to seeing you shortly. Alrighty.
All right, welcome back for the start of the 4th quarter here at Leigh Level Oval. Some confusion, it seems, with the scoreboard. And to be honest with you, I haven't been keeping check, so we're going to have to get back to you on that one. The goal umpires did run across to the scoreboard at three-quarter time to try and sort this mess out. Well, that can't possibly be right.
It is all over the shop.
Yeah, we're going to have to get back to you on that one. I think what they've done is they've actually got the North Fremantle and Whitford scores upside down. They've got the 31 points attributed to Whitfords and 25 to North Fremantle. I think they, they've made. Here we go. He's checking now. He stuck his head out the window, and here we go. There's the siren for the start of the fourth quarter.
Here they go, the two big men again. French versus Hunt. All day it's been. Geez, a goal in these sort of conditions or early on would be, integral.
Well, the ball would be like a bar of soap, I imagine, down there. Very tough conditions.
I don't think it's going to be a pretty last quarter, but I think it's going to be hell for leather.
Well, it's going to be close. And that's a beautiful thing in a grand final. Nice close finish. Everyone on the edge of their seats. The crowds come to life here during the third quarter. And I'd say you'll hear plenty of excitement from the crowd in this fourth.
That's it. Expect both lots of supporters trying to get their side over the line in a tight one here. Everyone trying to dive on the footy. No one can get it out.
Well, this is crappy. Nice clean hands, but Wes French has made a meal of that. Peter Thompson gathers cleanly and goes into the North Fremantle forward 50, looking for Johnson. Solid work by Whitfords. Kicked forward now by Glue Hands Nelson. He's got Ben Carter in pursuit, but closely checked by Whitfords. Bobbles it up. What's he done with this? That's out on the full. That'll keep North Fremantle happy.
Did all the hard work and then kicked the ball out on the full. Could be costly.
Well,
couldn't quite see who the player was. It might be Michael Bletchley.
Ben Carter to kick in for North Fremantle. We've got clarification on the score now. North Fremantle 4 goals 7-31 to Whitford's 3 goals 7-25.
We've got a goal in it here. Dyer, the fist, spills free.
Solid work inside North Fremantle's forward 50.
Liam Feast after it. Feasty trying to keep it going. God helping Rule, I think it is. Good contest out there at halfback. This is what you like to see. Great smother. Terrific football here at the minute.
Desperate stuff.
Paul Godfrey there, the bloke making the smother, the little 1%ers. The tackle count would be huge in this game. I'd hate to know what it would be.
Freeman now at the back of the pack. Segley snaps forward, looking for Ben Carter. And what's he done? Oh, gee. Had a defender all over him then. He's managed to keep it in front of himself. Playing for an Academy Award there, though, and Whitfords will clear this.
Cameron Rogers throws in the boot. No one down there. Who's coming? It looks
Brent
like
Collins. Brent Collins in hard with his head over the ball. Challenged fiercely by Dean Thake.
Oh. Whitfords has numbers there. They've muffed it up out there in the wing.
Oh, gee. Quick whistle by the umpire. Ryan Chitty looked to drag that back in, and then it's come free to Cameron Branch, who was running into an absolute paddock.
Brent Collins has thrown his body on the line, and the four Whitford boys just couldn't work it out between them.
Well, he hit it hard, and that's what you like to see, Brendan.
Head down, bum up, mate.
Absolutely.
North Fremantle, I think, has had every clearance of every ruck clearance this quarter already. French working overtime, and the midfield from North Fremantle working double the overtime.
Chitty beaten comprehensively there, and North Fremantle, Whitfords, I should say, work it forward to a contest. Michael Deller at the back, he gets the bounce that he was after. Snaps onto the right foot, looking for Wes French. Oh, they're not going to. Oh, they have paid it. He'll be loving it. Cross to Brendan Clancy, the Mohican. He goes long on the non-preferred left foot to North Fremantle's 50, looking for glue hands. Knocked forward now to Paul Johnston. Stays solid in the tackle. Ben Carter, what can he do with DeSegli in support? They'll be looking for the Shepherd. Tricky stuff from DeSegli. Carter keeps his feet. No, down he goes. He'll be looking to get the hands off. Oh, Benny Carter, what a miracle goal. That's why he's in the game, North Fremantle supporters. The kid is capable of producing absolutely anything. On a dry day, you will not see him drop one. A beautiful set kick at goal, and he has just produced something special to give North Fremantle a handy little break here. North Fremantle, 5 goals, 7-37. Whitfords, 3-7-25.
Well, he had time to slip over, look around, think about giving the handball, get up and kick a goal.
Well, I think that's disappointing pressure from Whitfords, in all honesty. I mean, the pressure's been intense all day, and as you say, Crackers, he's had time to pick himself up off the ground, had the handball option, and he's just produced a great goal. Alex Reamer off and Joel Westlake on for North Fremantle. Tough as nails, Joel Westlake. Let's see if he can produce a bit of physical intimidation, a bit of physical presence for North Fremantle. Oh, thanks. Ben Carter in it again. He pulls it in, gives a handball across to a running Shane Freeman. Freeman, it didn't get the bounce that he was after. Knocked free now. Ryan Chitty with the handball back to Peter Thompson. Can this kid play a bit? He goes long to the hot spot. Jeremy DeSegli to contest and punch through over the line by Whitfords.
Who was that long kick by? That was quite a good long kick under the conditions too.
That was Peter Thompson. He's not the worst player you'll ever see.
He's kicked 3 behinds today, Peter Thompson.
Yeah, well, he's had plenty of the pill, and he's played a bit of A-grade footy too, the kid. He's, as I said before,
Godfrey, the captain.
Plenty of talent. Godfrey goes long up the wing for Whitfords.
Looking for Varley.
DeSegli holds his ground, but they're going to give him the push out.
Marshall Varley, number 41 for Whitfords. But the ladies' man, Valerie, thinks he is anyway. Looking long. No real options at this stage.
He'll want to get it moving. Time's a factor here for Whitfords. 5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. That Leaderville Oval.
It's all North Fremantle.
Pretty ordinary kick that. Brendan Clancy goes up in the middle of the pack for North, keeps it in front of himself. He's been tackled without it. He knocks forward now to Shane Freeman. He's got a little bit of time, but he goes to ground. Must keep your feet, son. Whitfords with the ball now.
Good pick up. Slippy conditions. Don't want to overuse it.
Oh, the conditions are certainly playing a part. Westlake goes in hard. That's high. That is high. Oh, the umpire's let it go.
That's a terrible decision. Umpire, that young bloke's trying to bend his head and have a crack.
DeSegli working it forward now, looking again for Ben Carter. He goes straight to hands and knees. DeSegli looking to go in for some rough stuff.
Godfrey trying to relieve. Faithful. Can't quite get on the end of it.
Freeman. Yes,
Godfrey.
He will. He'll come back inside play. Tries to break the tackle, and that is holding the ball.
Good chase by Faithful. Put down behind the players. Godfrey slowly getting up.
French and Hunt in the middle of the ground with Thompson flying from the side. Nathan Ross comes straight through into a beautiful gather. Chitty's going to get hammered. That's the hospital hand pass. Thompson again. Solid tackle.
Oh, North Fremantle out there.
Well, the numbers are great for North Fremantle. Chitty with a quick shepherd from Cameron Branch. He goes into the hot spot for North Freo. Ben Carter with a nice little pair of hands. That's got to be a throw to Freeman. Freeman snaps and that'll go out of bounds in North Fremantle's forward line. About 2 or 3 metres from the point post.
13 points. Handy break. 3 scores required from Whitfords.
That extra point could be telling.
Considering I don't think we've had an inside 50 from Whitfords this quarter. North Fremantle have really stepped up the tempo here.
Joel Westlake snaps on goal, and he's missed a lot. Out of bounds on the full.
He's been doing it all day. We're starting to get some tired bodies out there now. These midfielders have been tackling, scrapping, working hard all day. You've got 6 months to rest after this, so... No one moving for Whitfords. Stagnant. Little Deverboy trying to take on the big blokes.
Cameron Branch again looking for the favoured left hand. He goes onto the left boot inside to Dean Thake. Dean Thake holds. Thakey across the middle again to Jono and Wadey. Talk, boys. Jono, call him into it, son. He'll go long inside North Fremantle's attacking 50. No, he'll go short and find Reece Arangio. Stop and have a go, son. Plenty of skill in the young fella, Reece Arangio. He's a quality colt down at North Fremantle, and he's certainly established himself among the senior ranks. Just stretching the hammies.
Taking his time.
All day. He's got all the time in the world here. He'll start it out to the right, and he'll pull it hard to the left. Looks like he's registered 1 behind.
Well, I was going to say if North Melbourne get North Fremantle get the Magpies get the next, could just about be enough, I'd say.
Well, it was Hawthorn earlier, and now it's North Melbourne Crackers. There's just mass confusion here in the commentary box.
It's all happening. Travis Fowler plays on, goes along down the line. Not a great kick.
Not a great kick at all, and he will find the
Somehow,
line. Fortunate.
Somehow it's bounced in. Looks like a bit of a scuffle here, half back here. Big Donato. Big Donato and Daniel Bell, it seems.
He's Daniel Bell won't be taking a backward step. Another kid from the country, Narrogin, I believe. Could be wrong. Well, probably wish I hadn't said that.
Handball doesn't find a target. Varley back after it, backtracking.
Physical pressure by Westy and the ball spills over the line just outside North Fremantle's attacking 50.
Brendan Clark coming off for a spell.
And Brendan Clancy will... Brendan Clark coming off and Brendan Clancy picking up his immediate opponent.
Free kick to North Fremantle, it seems here.
Well,
50 out from North Fremantle's goal.
That'll be Joel Westlake to kick in for North Fremantle.
Well, under immense pressure here, Whitfords. Immense. What's Brett Driscoll and the coaching staff going to do here? He's already tricks left in the box. Millsy. Graham Mills. Good first half, been a bit quieter second half.
He looks up the line. Finds his... That's
Brent
hit
Collins.
the deck, surely. Oh. He looks up the line now to Big Donato. He's registered 3 for Whitfords today. Solid in the air. Punched by Daniel Bell and Mickey Della. Kept in by... Oh, thought he kept it in. Crazy leg slings him to the ground.
Oh, crazy Simo Barker.
Oh, a bit of physical stuff from Dean Thake. He doesn't mind it, the kid.
Bit of push and shove.
Bit of argy-bargy. The crowd's been waiting for this. It's what they come to see. Let's be honest here, Crackers.
Big Trent Hunt over the
Good
back.
tap.
Down to Matty Charlton. Goes forward. Needing a contest. Everyone
Danny
up for
Bell
Whitfords.
can't hang on to
Donato down. Really need a quick kick out, Whitfords. But North Fremantle stacks on the mill. 55 out from Whitfords' goal.
9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter here of the penultimate game of A-Reserve's West Australian Amateur Football League for 2005. And you've got it just outside the Whitfords 50. Crazy Legs is in it again. The kid's in everything.
You'd think for Whitfords to have any chance here, you'd have to get a quick score. Time's starting to run out here.
Well,
North Fremantle.
They just have to remain solid, North Fremantle. Whitfords have got it where they want it. They've managed to work it inside their forward 50, I believe, for the first time this quarter. Shane Freeman with the run of it. He's hot now. Kicks long on the right boot. Looking for Paul Johnson. Bounce beats him. Johnson stays in it. Handball over the top, looking for glue hands Nelson. What will he do with DeSegli? DeSegli soccers forward. Here's Joel Westlake. Turns back into it. Costly. Breaking now. Carter to Chitty onto his natural right boot. But solid
football
pressure.
by the Roo.
Solid work by Whitfords.
And here they go, Whitfords. Need runners. Mills to Simo Barker. Crazy Simo. Doesn't sit for him. Eventually picks it up. Backtracks. Back again to the Roo. Oh, overusing the football and the conditions. Get it on the boot, Whitfords. That's what the crowd's saying. Get on with it. Ricey. Vales is on his own in the centre of the ground. Marshall Varley's got 50 metres. No, it's now been cut off.
Dean Thake
Is
solid as a
out
rock.
on his own for about 30 seconds there.
Out onto the wing to
Feasty.
Paul Johnson. Peter Thompson
Foul.
now. Handballs wide to Scratcher Greaves. What can he do? Will it sit for him? He leaves it behind. Pressure by Whitfords. Thompson in. Knocked forward by Thompson. Big Jeremy DeSegli crashes in from the side. Scratcher surely pushed in the back, but they're going to ball it up. Right in front of the members' wing.
Whitfords. Just about the last throw of the dice here.
Where's French? In it again. Got to
Matty
love his
Charlton.
work rate.
Matty
Still-
Charlton gets bundled over.
Well, time's certainly a factor here now for Whitford. 6 minutes remaining in the grand final here. Crazy Semo works it forward. Great smother by Cameron Branch. Wow. Oh, there it is. Don't tell me the AFL rules and regulations don't work their way down to the grassroots. You've got to consider yourself harshly done by long and a little bit ordinary by Reece Arangio. Carter with a one mitt. Straight through Chitty. He hasn't got it. Held without it. The umpire's going to give it to him.
Chitty bang bang.
Short inside 50, finds Joel Westlake. He's got a good hoof, this kid. I'd say he'll have a go from here.
Well, too easy in the end. Can't let a bloke just cruise inside 50 and have a unattended inside of forward 50 under the pressure, and just too easy, really. Liam Feast to come off. Hanson on.
Well, here we go. North Fremantle have registered another one. It's going to be very, very difficult. There's the customary Westo celebration, whipping the North Fremantle crowd into a frenzy. It's going to be very tough for Whitfords to come back from here. Conditions perfect again, but this is a very handy break now for North Fremantle.
And I think Graham Mills just come off with a hamstring injury. That looks like just about the end of his day, I think.
5 minutes remaining, and Whitfords may have a hamstring injury here. Well, Whitfords 3 goals, 7-25, and have not registered a score this quarter. They'd be very disappointed with their second half. North Fremantle 6 goals, 9-45. Freeman out of the middle. Good contest by Ryan Chitty. He stays in it.
The Roo.
Oh, what a superb tackle. Great pressure.
Terrific tackle. Could not escape that. Roo thought he was away, grabbed the jumper, and down he went. Rough and tough in there again.
Well, the umpires are earning their money today at Crackers. They have a sore back from throwing it up and bouncing it down. Whitford's away now into the middle. Oh, that's a good decision.
It's the Devil Boy.
Devil Boy has a bounce.
Actually, I was wrong. It was Brendan Clark. I apologise. Donato, Collins, Little Herker,
Could he
Little
make
man.
Impact player? He's just come on the ground. But where's French again? Their kid is everywhere.
Unattended again.
He's like a thoroughbred. Out wide now to Cameron Branch with an absolute paddock. This will sit for him. A little bit of pressure from Whitfords. Oh, just shows it to him. Comes in board to Brendan Clancy. They're waxing these two. He goes on to the non-preferred left foot and finds Reese Aranjo. How many times am I going to do this to the kid?
Oh, great football by Marshall Varley. Varley goes bang, looking for Donato's behind, and he's blocked it! Oh! How's he grasped that one, Big Donato?
Well, he's lining up for his fourth, and he's lining up for Whitford's fourth. So they'd be pretty happy he didn't hang up the boots last year. He's made a very, very solid contribution. 4 or 5 goals in a final from any forward, he'd be more than happy with. And I think he's pulled that to his left. Goal umpires all over the place, one behind to Whitfords. Whitfords now 3 goals, 8-26. North Fremantle 6-9-45. A 19-point break for the Magpies.
Couple of minutes left now. Donato with 3 goals too. Been a handy contributor, but he hasn't had enough friends up forward today. There's just not enough options, I feel.
No, he most certainly is not, Crackers. It's been a lone hand. 2 minutes remaining. Scratcher Greaves doing his best Guy McKenna impersonation again, and he goes short to Brendan Clancy. Clancy onto the right boot, goes wide looking for Daniel Bell, and I think he's just kept that in. Bell up the line. French
big
again.
French. Been terrific today, the big fella.
Well, he certainly has. What a performance. He goes across to Danny Bell. Bell up the ground looking for Dean Thake, and a solid grab.
Just too easy here. Too many easy marks, easy possessions.
Well, the boys are going to be tired out there now. North Fremantle still running. Tough to man up with a couple remaining in any grand final. Glue hands Nelson flies early, leaving Mickey Deller over the back. Beautiful smother. Whitfords with numbers at the back of the pack, and they'll be looking to clear the 50.
Switches wide. Godfrey will be under pressure here. Can't quite. Keeps his feet though. Away goes Brendo Clark. Tries to bounce, doesn't come back. That's very ugly. Very, very ugly.
Super work by Matthew Wade. Stay in it, son. He's dragged it in. This could be costly.
And very lucky to get away. MAD, make a decision is what we'll be saying.
Just quietly, a bit of consistency from the umpire would have seen Matthew Wade penalised for holding the ball in, but he did beautifully to stay in the contest.
That's correct. He worked hard against two blokes.
Wes French streaming in from the right of screen to contest and yet another ruck knock.
And then dives on the footy, big French.
Oh, look, the kid, it's a Herculean effort. He's a superman.
He's been terrific,
Look
French.
at him, he's taken a while to get up here. I'd say he's spent, the young fella.
A couple of quiet beers possibly for him tonight, I'd feel.
A couple of loud ones too later in the piece, I'd say, Crackers. And there it is.
That's it.
There it is, full time. Bit of argy-bargy, bit of token argy-bargy from Whitfords at the final siren. It's all over in the A Reserves Grand Final of 2005. North Fremantle running out winners, 6 goals, 9.45 to Whitfords, 3 goals, 8.26. And Wes French, best on ground for mine, due to his work late in the piece, Crackers.
Yeah, early on he gave the North Fremantle boys first touch, especially early in this quarter. They had a lot of the centre clearances and breaks, and I think he was fantastic. And I think they were just too good today, North Fremantle.
They had all the run. They were in tight and hard, and they crashed and banged bodies. I think young Heath McKay from Whitfords put in an outstanding performance too. And obviously, if not for the lone hand up forward by the big fella Donato, it might have been a different story. But North Fremantle running out winners here by 19 points. And a low-scoring affair, but, well, I enjoyed it immensely.
It was a terrific game, tough game, and I think the better side won. So,
all right, thanks very much, Crackers. North Fremantle running out winners. Congratulations, boys.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's first hear it for those wonderful gentlemen in orange. The umpires, they did a great job. Let's hear it for them. Quite deservedly, we're going to be the medals as well.